There's a lot of hard things. I think the hardest part is really taking that first step. The hardest part I see for other people. A lot of people come to me and they see what we're doing, they get all the training, and I know they have the skills. I've seen them do every task that we do at our program, and they're there for 3, 4 months. I'm so confident in them, but I don't see that confident in themselves. So the hardest part is just, where do you begin? If you want to just open up your own restoration, your own coral conservation center, how do you start? And I think that's the biggest barrier for a lot of people. And I think you just got to start somewhere. For me, it was just starting with a 3-day, like, hey, you're at the dive school doing fun diving. You want to go do a cleanup? Okay, now you've done a cleanup. You want to come do a reef survey? You like that? You want to try and plant some corals? All right, now 3 days is up. So that's just where I started and evolved from there, all grassroots. I had no idea where I was going with it, but it became what it is. And, just do what I love every day and put my effort and energy into that, and it prospers. But once you get it going, I would say the hardest thing is funding, which is why I've created this model with the conservation divers certifications and courses, just to kind of help people with funding. It doesn't mean they can't go after grants and stuff while doing that, but just to give a little boost. And also the mental side of things, like I was saying, this is definitely an uphill battle, and it's not something that happens overnight, and there's going to be a lot of setbacks, more setbacks than successes. And you just have to remember that why you're there and why you're doing it. It's the way that the planet is at the moment, with climate change and ocean acidification. These major disturbance events that are outside of our hands are quite devastating, and they come every few years. So we do our best to prepare, but you got to have, a strong mentality that if you get a setback, you're not going to quit. I think that's very important, that you have, that determination to just keep pushing and going forward. And I think if you have a love for it, it'll happen, is what I believe. It's always worked for me anyway.